beautiful, eternal, perfect. One. The universe, our conscience, and our subconscious. And as we observe the Sabbath correctly, we will infuse unlimited intelligence, understanding, wisdom, insight, foresight, knowledge, and experience. Unlimited power and authority. Because we're one with the universe. It's our world, and what we say goes. Final decision maker. And unlimited vigor, vitality, pep and energy, and unlimited wealth and resources. The economy. The economy. Who needs it? Unlimited wealth and resources. Everything needed, and a whole lot more. The abundance is a thrill. Unlimited ability to create. We can create anything we want, and we will show other people how they can do the same. And now we will lead people to be perfect. Meditate what we are to create. And when people are perfect, folks, they will stop the cruelty to animals, and they will stop the injustice in the courts, and there will not be any more crooked judges. Meditate what we are to create. Close the door. And here's the to-do list for Friday, the vernal equinox. The words are next. The birdies are enjoying the rye bread at $3.50 a loaf. Hannaford's. I think it's a blue jay. And the squirrel. We will have to, when we leave the sanctuary, which will be in 15 minutes, we will feed them all again, and you too, Amadeus. In other words, I committed a sin. I left the folder with the pure thoughts in it. Always carry your folder full of pure thoughts with you. And I forgot it. So I'll have to give you the words from memory. These are words 161. Affirm. To confirm. To ratify. To assert as valid. To assert positively. And I affirm what you just heard, what we meditated to create. An affidavit is a sworn statement under oath taken before an authorized officer. So, we have affirm, asseverate, attest, avow, avouch, testify, declare, protest, pronounce. To aver is to affirm solemnly, He's affirming his hunger. Solemnly and something. As though a matter of positive knowledge. Asseverate is to affirm to affirm something and emphatically that which cannot be disputed. To protest is to affirm publicly and formally. Now, an affirmation is different from an affidavit. An affirmation is a declaration taken under oath, under penalty of perjury. Oh, that's wrong. Wait a minute, Amadeus. An affirmation is a statement taken without swearing by a person who conscientiously objects to taking an oath. Now, where did that all start? Who started this? Conscientiously objecting to take an oath. Your Lord Jesus Christ. He told you not to swear by your head. He told you not to swear by Jerusalem. He told you not to swear by this, that, and so forth. Because you can't change that. He said, simply let your nay be nay, and your yea be yea. And so, our 2 hours alone in the sanctuary, claiming our treasure, is done for today. And Amadeus is pleased. I'll get up and feed him. Yes, you see, he was hungry. Yes, he was hungry for his vegetarian tender bits with yeast on them. And yesterday he had his fur treatment so that he won't get Lyme disease. Oh, the kitties enjoyed their walk across the lawn. And they dug little holes to take care of their bodily functions. And look what we found at the mailbox from the Brooklyn Navy Yard. It's the $100 microphone that we ordered from B&H in Manhattan. It's a wireless microphone system. And it's a Sony. Oh, that will be fun. That will be a one-time only detail for today.
How do we even see if we can get that?
Oh, I think that's a nice dropper, Charlie. I like it.
It's gut seal. It definitely fills in that whole hole. And
Yeah, I like it.
the other one came off, that's all, so. And nothing will be able to come in and out of it.
Do you give us a telephone number to call to hook us up, or are we hooked up?
Everything should be working as soon as I'm done.
Really, we don't have to call somebody?
No, I mean, the modem there, they already put it in the system, so as long as the settings, it should just
because
be
when I had it hooked up before, I had to call somebody and they told me how to. That was a dial-up.
It shouldn't be like that.
This is, you have to, I don't know. How would you see if that works? If the whole thing, like we haven't gone through the protection part, and once that lights up, if I just connect to internet, wouldn't that work?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know this computer, and all I do is go to my programs. What's Orion? Orion.
I'm not that familiar. I'm not really. I'll be both people who know the computer. All I do is just, as long as this works, then I usually walk away from that.
Right.
I have a problem. I usually call Stephanie, but she's out. And I used to call Dave, and now he's no longer there. That was one of the problems, with all the, like our company, they laid off a bunch of people. 2 here, and then like 6 in Chatham, and then a couple in Ohio, and a couple in Virginia, in our district.
Mm-hmm.
So, Stephanie is sick, Mary.
Oh, okay.
She's been sick for 2-3 days.
Mm-hmm.
But she should be in Monday. Do we have to wait for her to come in Monday?
No, we'll see if this works. If I click on connect to internet, if it doesn't work, we'll have to ask
Stephanie?
her.
Well, right now I know that it works to here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I know that this is good. So we'll screw this in the
Well, that's something. That's good, Charlie. Thank you.
I never know the difference between like wireless and if like some laptops you got to hook in the wireless connection or the hardwire connection.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm always sketchy on. So
Right. Well, we'd have to go through this
silly book.
book. Yeah.
Okay.
Step
I left
by step.
the wire right on the other side of this, right there. If you
Oh, okay.
grab that for me, I don't want to reach over you. It's right there.
What wire is that, Charlie?
This, no matter what people tell you, a hardwired connection is always faster than a wireless connection. So if you're sitting here, you might just use the hardwire.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
As far as getting it set up.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing more work.
Yeah. A hard wire is faster than a...
Wireless, yeah, because
He's got to do everything.
because this is a direct hookup.
Let's see here. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe move that one back.
Want to take it out? You can take it out if you want.
There's one I think that's not.
Take it
I
out.
bet it could be back here, so it's not. Oh my.
I'm so glad you found that wedding ring.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the key.
How's that?
It's fine.
Is that better?
See, here's what I'm talking about. Close this down.
Oh, okay.
The 4 green lights, they got to be solid. If those are blinking, it means you don't have a good connection. The 5th one
What'd
means,
you say? If they're blinking it...
if they're blinking, it means you have a problem.
Oh, okay, but they got to be let on. Okay.
They got to be solid.
Okay.
The one below that one, which just went off, is this direct connect when we plugged into, and that one there is the wireless connection, the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
They'll blink their activity lights.
Mm-hmm.
I think we must have turned this thing off. That's why it went off.
Right. You shut it down and it does that.
Oh. Okay, now it's gonna. Last time it came up, there it is. The light came on, so I know it should see that one there.
Mhm.
That will blink like that because it's an activity light.
Yeah.
It's okay for it to blink.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one's supposed to.
It kind of blinks in sequence with this blink. I'm not used to these. I'm used to a mouse. Okay, let's see.
You can just heard a cat.
Yeah, no. That's your hello.
Oh, then he said hello.
Yeah, you can change the volume, but don't ask me where. This is totally new. I have a button. I have a speaker.
Like I say, Monday I'll just have her give me a call, or you can call her up so she'll know.
Yeah.
Just in case if you have a problem, she'll help.
Should I
Right.
call her at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, she's usually in there by 9.
We don't want you. All I have to do is touch this silly thing right there. Maybe put your finger down.
For what?
Oh, this thing came up. We don't want registration with Earthlink, do we?
No, not
No.
Earthlink, probably just regular. You can, and you use this to click on, right? That's the
You
clicker.
can, yeah. The mouse. Windows. I don't know what that is. We don't want that. Connect to internet. This does nothing.
Next, you'll be able to connect to the internet, I would assume. Then you go like to either Google or Yahoo.
Get assistance. Okay. Have your information ready before you start. Your internet service provider information.
Yeah, I don't have any.
That's actually you, right?
I think that they already gave all this stuff out, I'm assuming, because usually I don't give anything out. Usually everything's all good to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not that familiar with it.
ISP, right, if you don't have your ISP. Oh, the wizard will help you get one. Okay, well, let me have a chair. It's working, your job is done.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, good
But I'll
job.
have. I think she
Congratulations.
can handle it for you, but
Yeah.
I'll still have Stephanie maybe give you a call. to get it.
Stephanie can walk her through it, just like we had a problem, and Stephanie walked my husband through things.
Right.
Multiple black pages of.
Well, she's good and she's quick.
Yeah.
And like
You might not want to feed your cat up here now,
Okay.
because you got sensitive up here.
Right. The static.
Or
And,
put it in a bowl.
I'll just take it off.
yeah, her fur could actually,
Yeah.
like static electricity could actually kind of short.
Yeah, right.
Well,
John,
I'm done.
before you go, thank you very much. I wanted to show you what just came in today's mail. I got a wireless mic up to 125 feet to plug into this camera.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, see this camera right here, this input?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the wireless mic goes in there. And it's a clip-on. And I can start talking 125 feet away and it'll pick up. It acts as a transmitter.
Wireless microphone systems.
Isn't that nice, Mary?
That is nice. You take it easy.
Look
Yeah.
at it. Isn't that nice?
Good.
Yeah, I'll walk him out to his truck. You got everything you got?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got everything.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Thank you.
Yep. You have fun with it.
And so, if you see her before I do, you'll ask her to call, and then if you don't, I'll call
I'll
her.
give her a heads up on it so she knows what's going on. I'm hoping everything.
Thank you, neighbor. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, telephone connector. Installer. And that's it for today, first day of spring. Now we're recording. See that? See that means being vegetarian hot dog. Delicious. These are made by Worthington Foods, which was taken over by Kellogg's, which was a adversative action. I went to one of my churches where I haven't been for almost a year, and all my friends there that I love, they looked so bad. Their faces didn't have tonus. They were puffed. Their eyes didn't look good. And there were 100 people there. And then I was out into the kitchen showing John Schubert this wireless microphone, and he's an electrical engineer. And they had 2 big pots of fat, oil, boiling and bubbling. And I asked, "What are you cooking there?" And he said, "Wings." Folks, when is it ever going to stop? When are people ever going to get the least bit of intelligence? They wonder why they have to go to doctors. They wonder why they have to go to hospitals. They wonder why they have to go for operations. And look what they do to the poor animals. I'm just not going to go into these things anymore. I brought my own vegetarian hamburgers. It's just so sad and so unsettling. I can't see them being so cruel. This is Saturday morning, second day of spring, and at 5:55 we rejoice. We rejoice for spring. We rejoice that we had a good winter and that we got through the winter. It was a challenge, and we rejoice that we're going to try to clean up the yard and make things neat and tidy and pretty. Far from the madding crowd. far from the madding crowd. TV camera to a TV screen.
Hello, Glendora. This is Wally. I'm returning your call. Your program goes on April 1st to September 30th, 09, Thursday at 10:30. Okay? You have a good night now.
Yonkers, Wally Johnson, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, Glendora. Andy Herzman here. Got all your messages. And, been a little crazy as usual.
Kitty's upside down the way Andy is.
Up there. I did several times, and of course, things came up where I couldn't leave, so I'm glad I didn't actually plan it with you, or else you would have been disappointed. Trying to get me to make a plan, and I would like to, but I don't want to disappoint you. So NBC called me. They want me to work the week of the 23rd, so I need the money. So I'm going to work
That's
week,
next week.
23rd, up until I think the 28th. I'm not sure about the 31st. I think the best thing to do is to get in my car and start driving up there, and then call you when I'm on the way. That way you won't be disappointed.
Well, maybe so.
Ahead, you know, it's not a good thing. You would have been disappointed already 3 times last week. And I figured out, yeah, you know, my life isn't really that bad. It's just everyone else is pretty complicated, and they come to me. So that's what makes my life.
Okay, Andy Herzman,
And it's hard to
Long
ignore
Island.
people who need help.
It's hard for him to turn
All
his
right,
back on people who need help.
I will speak with you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.
Except he doesn't have any trouble doing it to me.
The message has been deleted. Message number 8 from an unknown caller. Received on Friday, March 20th, 2:45 p.m.
It's Glendora, up in Glendora. Okay, that was a good message. I think the ring is too long.
Takes too long to answer.
This message will be up.
Marilyn was asked, "Why do you always take your paycheck to the bank?" And she said, "It's too little to go by itself."
I'd love to be a guest. Hello, Glendora. For big fans of your show. I'd love to be a guest. Just give me a call back. My phone number is 203.
I'm not calling about the conference table. I'm about being on your show. My kids love to read.
Well,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Do that. I'm getting ready for my daughter's wedding, and I'm like up to my ears and stuff.
Well, I'm happy for you about your
Oh
daughter.
yeah, it's a happy time, but I'm like crazy now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm overwhelmed.
A man got hauled into court for not paying his bill at the donut shop, and he got charged with impersonating a police officer. He didn't pay his bill at the donut shop. He got charged with impersonating a police officer.
Okay, I don't get it.
Well, police officers never pay their bills at donut shops.
I understand that. Okay. All right.
Bye, Betty.
Now, Jacob, you should close this, because my first Sony camcorder, which is this one over here, this LCD wore out. It went to red, then it went to yellow, and then it went to total black. And although it takes a beautiful picture, you can't. I love your case. It's a beautiful case.
Yeah. Easy to lose stuff.
HDV number 1.
And I can't seem to find the book.
It's a cat carrying case.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find the book for you. Nothing there, honey.
Yeah, I don't think it's in here. Unfortunately.
What were you going to look up in the book?
How to change one of the settings.
Well, put it on. Don't you have an easy cam on it? All right, let's make sure we got the right setting. Why don't we rewind? Oh, what a lovely case. Look at this. This is where the book should be, right in here. Here come the scouts! Scouts are coming! Scouts are coming! Tired out, scouts! You know, folks, you know Martin Van Buren's homestead is only hardly a mile away from here. Here come the tired out scouts! Well, that's good. Did the Boy Scouts help you?